109 years of history and tradition will be reestablished this Sunday as the 33 fastest drivers, cars, and teams will do battle for 500 grueling miles in Indianapolis. Let's meet them. For the first time in nearly 30 years, the Indianapolis 500 will be led to green by a rookie driver. Robert Shwartzman shocked the Speedway last Sunday with one of the most unexpected pole wins in Indy 500 history. The first Israeli-born driver to qualify drives for a rookie team. Now, Prema is well established in European-style racing, but driver and team face an immense challenge to stay out front for 500 miles and become the first rookie effort to win the Indy 500 since 2016. In the center is two-time champion Takuma Sato, driving a one-off car for Rahal Letterman Lanigan. No attack, no chance is his mantra. Sato has only started in the first two rows twice in his 500 career. Both times, he won the race. Outside is the immensely popular Pato O'Ward, who came up heartbreakingly short in his late race duel with Josef Newgarden last year. The sentimental favorite is looking to return the papaya colors of McLaren to Indianapolis victory lane for the first time since Johnny Rutherford back in 1976. Scott Dixon has led more laps at the Indianapolis 500 than any other driver in history, and he only has one win to show for it, that coming in 2008. Since then, Dixon has lost this race in every conceivable fashion and even some inconceivable ones. Can the greatest driver of his generation score one last 500 crown? Felix Rosenqvist has been blasting the tunes of his sponsor Creed all month. The Swede has been close to victory here in the past, and a new technical alliance with Chip Ganassi Racing might take the Meyer-Shank Racing team higher than they've been in some time. Outside is the Spaniard Alex Palou, the driver who in 2025 has been on a generational run. Palou has won 4 of the first 5 races on the year, and his worst finish is second. Despite this, Palou has never won on an oval track before, though he came close with a second at the 500 in 2021. Palou has had one of the most solid race cars all month long, and might be the odds-on favorite for victory. Inside row number 3 is David Malukas returning to the 500 after a year's absence. Malukas now drives for the legendary 4-time winner A.J. Foyt and looks to become the first driver to win for that team since Kenny Breck did it in 1999. In the center is the newbie to Arrow McLaren this year, Christian Lundgaard. This is Lundgaard's first real shot at an oval track win, and he's been slowly getting more and more comfortable with his ride all month long. And on the outside is 2022 winner Marcus Ericsson, the fastest Andretti Global car in the field. After a miserable year last year, Ericsson has had a much stronger month and looks to regain his winning form. Scott McLaughlin will roll from the inside of row number 4 in a backup car after he rode off last year's pole-winning car in a heavy crash on Sunday. McLaughlin has been the fastest driver all month, but in an unproven car, can he compete for victory? In the center is Noblesville, Indiana's Connor Daly. The local hero sports new colors for this race and has one of the best race cars he's ever driven at the Indy 500. No Indiana-born driver has won the 500 since Wilbur Shaw in 1940. Outside is 2016 winner Alexander Rossi. Rossi joins Ed Carpenter Racing this year and has looked strong at times. The winner of the 100th running 9 years ago can never be counted out for victory. Kyffin Simpson recovered from a devastating crash on Fast Friday to put his Chip Ganassi Honda solidly in the field for his second Indianapolis 500. Ed Carpenter returns for his 22nd consecutive start. The owner-driver is still looking for his first 500 win as an owner or as a driver. And Santino Ferrucci has never finished outside of the top 10 at the Indy 500. He looks to continue that streak and do 9 spots better in A.J. Foyt's famous 14. Inside row 7 finds the returning Devlin DeFrancesco for Rahal Letterman Lanigan Racing, who looks to take his Dogecoin machine to the moon in his first Indy 500 start in 2 years. In the center is Stingray Robb with Juncos Hollinger Racing. Rob led laps last year, and the Juncos cars are sneaky fast. Outside is Christian Rasmussen, who suffered 2 separate crashes in practice. The sophomore driver is one of the bravest in the field and loves the high line at Indy. Returning for his second 500 is NASCAR and sprint car superstar Kyle Larson, this year hoping to complete the Indy 500 Coke 600 double that rain interrupted last year. Larson has also been in the wall this month, but the Arrow McLaren team has been solid around him. If weather interrupts the start of the 500 this year, Larson will leave immediately for Charlotte. The car will move to the back of the field, and 2013 winner Tony Kanaan will drive it from last. In the center is reigning Indy Next champion Louis Foster. The rookie at the Speedway has been solid thus far and looks to impress over 500 miles. And on the outside is the teammate to the pole sitter, Callum Ilott, making his 4th Indy 500 start. Starting well in the back of the field is 4-time winner Helio Castroneves. The 50-year-old is still looking for his record-breaking 5th win. Difficulties in qualifying have hampered his pursuit of history, but his race car looks very solid. The race has been won twice from the 22nd position. In the center is the Long Beach winner Kyle Kirkwood, who looked to have one of the strongest cars in the field until qualifying. Captain Kirk will have to find warp speed if he's going to fight his way to the front. Outside is Nolan Siegel, qualifying for his first Indianapolis 500. The rookie for Arrow McLaren is the protege of team principal Tony Kanaan and will be looking to leave a good impression in his first Indy. In 1924, L.L. Coram won the Indy 500 from the 25th starting spot. 90 years later, Ryan Hunter-Reay won his only Indy 500. RHR looks to win his second and become the second driver in history to win from 25th. Starting alongside is Ryan's teammate and Fox Sports regular IndyCar pit reporter Hollywood Jack Harvey. Harvey sat out the 500 last year, but has been quietly fast for Dreyer and Reinbold with Cusick Motorsports. And outside is the heroic story of Colton Herta, who suffered a tremendous crash trying to qualify his primary car for this race, but just 4 hours later was out to qualify in an unproven backup machine. Herta put the car in the show at over 230 miles per hour and will race for the late Dan Weldon, who won his first 500 for Andretti Global 20 years ago. Twice this race has been won from the 28th spot, the furthest back a victory has come from. That's where Graham Rahal starts for this year's 500. Rahal has struggled to qualify in recent years and looks to race well. In the center is Marco Andretti in his 20th start. Marco had to survive the last chance qualifier session on Sunday, but will carry the torch for the famous family name once again. Outside is another heroic story of overcoming adversity. Marcus Armstrong and the Meyershank Racing Team had to press a road course car into service after a major crash last Sunday. Armstrong quickly got the car up to speed and qualified for his second Indianapolis 500. An engine failure sidelined him last year in his rookie attempt after just 4 laps. And the final row, row 11. Inside is Rocket Renus VK, who had to bump his way into the field this year with Dale Coyne Racing and is looking for a much stronger showing in the race. In the center is the major story of the Penske team. After being found to have illegally modified a safety device on the rear of the cars, both the number 2 of former winners Josef Newgarden and the number 12 of Will Power have been moved to the rear of the starting grid. Newgarden is looking to score an unprecedented 3rd Indy 500 win in a row, but the road from 32nd place is a hard one. No driver has ever won from the back row. And on the outside, shotgun on the field, is the 2018 champion Will Power. Both he and Newgarden will need to charge to have any shot of victory. But if anyone can make the impossible possible, it is the former winners on the Penske team. So that's it. That is the starting lineup for the 109th Indianapolis 500. Thank you so much to Joe and Matt for the absolute kick-ass work that they did to bring you this starting grid. The links to their YouTube channels are in the description. Go check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We've got so much more Indy 500 coverage to go. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so. And we'll see you in the next video.